New at 6, the city of Tallahassee could have to pay back more than $1 million in grant money to the federal government. HUD slapped a high-risk label on the city's lead hazard reduction grant, lead hazard reduction grant. That program identifies homes that could have lead paint and pays for replacing those painted surfaces. But HUD flagged several issues, including the city paying too much for replacements and not doing enough outreach about the program. The city now has to follow several conditions from HUD in order to keep the grant. If they don't, HUD could demand the $1 million back. You can read HUD's warning to the city and what city staff are saying about it on our website and free WCTV News.